Hello everyone, Benevolent History here, and I'm here to give you another live commentary battle. And this time I'm playing as Seleucid Empire. Now, the Seleucids, they're one of the best factions in the game actually. They have a wide variety of units. The only weakness that the Seleucids actually have is the fact that they can only bring 6 archers, and the infantry are kind of bad. So you're gonna have to, if you're playing as Seleucids, you're gonna have to rely on the heavy component, the cataphracts or the scythed chariots. And you can see here that my army consists of 6 gold cataphracts, 5 levy pikemen, 6 archers, and 2 Greek cav on the flanks. Obviously, I'm gonna use those levy pikemen just merely to hold off for a few seconds against any Roman infantry that my opponent will bring. Because levy pikemen, they look like they will just rout instantly, but in actuality, if used well, levy pikemen can hold urban cohorts long enough for a cataphract charge to come and wipe out the urban cohorts. But you'll see in this battle that things don't go exactly my way. Now you can see my opponent, I believe my opponent brought 5 gold urban cohorts, I think 4 auxilia, 4 auxilia and triarii, one kind of component like that, and he also brought 4 Roman archers. If you're a Roman player against a Seleucid player should bring more archers, like perhaps more archer auxilia, because the Romans have a superiority in archers. Now, my opponent is relying on. It seems like he's relying on more spear type units to hold against my cataphracts. Now, in practice, yes, spear units are strong against cav, but in actuality, it's very difficult to get your opponent into an engaged melee against you with spear units, because cavalry are much faster than spears. And you can see here I'm kind of recklessly throwing up my cataphracts on both wings. I probably should have waited. I definitely should have waited for his for my archers to beat his. And so I put both of my cataphracts in wedge formation. I tried my best to. My plan was to charge through his auxiliary spear units at this and strike his urban cohorts at the back. At the same time, hitting his. At the same time, rushing up my levy pikeman line. But as you can see, levy pikemen don't exactly have the greatest morale. And since I think one of my cataphract units routed, and that caused a mass rout. Now, that was pretty reckless on my behalf. I mean, I would say that Seleucids are not my best faction at all. You can see here the weakness of this army that I created. What is the fact that the levy pikemen, they really suck. So you're gonna have to use your levy pikemen really conservatively. And right now, I lost 4 units of cataphracts just instantly, and at this point, I basically lost the battle. Because my whole tactic was gambling on the fact that my cataphracts will be able to destroy the enemy's infantry. Now the only good thing I have now is the fact that I have archers available, and his archers just decimated at this point. I think this battle shows the fact that you should not be too reliant on a full-on melee rush. I mean, if you're winning the skirmish fight like I was beforehand, it's best to just sit back and just shoot down his archers. I was really reckless in my attack because I thought that my cataphracts would be able to overpower his urbans very quickly, and I underestimated that, and I paid the price. Right now he's chasing down all my archers and whatnot. Now the army that he chose is, in my opinion, not the best army to use against Seleucids. or any Eastern faction. As I said before, he should have brought more archers. In addition, he probably should have brought much more light cav. I mean, the reason why you want to bring light cav as Rome against any Eastern faction is the fact that Rome has a cavalry disadvantage against any other Eastern faction. So the best bet for Rome is just try and win the missile fight, especially if you're fighting against the Seleucids. Right now, I'm feudally trying to change the course. You can see my light cav at the back, trying to chase down some archers, but to no avail. I probably would have lost anyway. My archers are just running away, trying to do as much damage as they can. My final remnants of my levy pikemen that came back from routing, they're coming back. Well, they're dying essentially. It's basically, don't be too reckless. I should not have been too reckless. Oh yeah, the sound lags. You could probably hear that. Now, what I should have brought, probably should have brought scythed chariots rather than cataphracts, because scythed chariots are cheaper. So, I admitted defeat because I had no other choice. Probably would have lost anyway. Well, I would have lost. Just delaying the inevitable. So, good game to my opponent, Nash. He played fairly well.